Lie back and enjoy it. Michigan candidates' rape comments slammed by the GOP. Host says Robert Regan misspoke in making rape analogy involving daughters. So this is pretty good. I think this is a video on this. So let's watch this.
Regan wants to decertify the 2020 election results, and in his campaign, he's harked on many of the same unsubstantiated claims about the election made by the former president. His primary victory could be evidence of Trump's increasing and lasting influence on the GOP and its base.
What is going on with this video player?
Robert Regan prides himself in being a grassroots conservative.
All right, fuck this. This is just like a puff piece. Okay. A Republican nominee for the Michigan House of Representatives is facing backlash for comments he made about sexual assault in his daughters while discussing a possible decertification of the election. Robert R.J. Regan, a Republican who just won a special election to fill a Michigan House seat in District 74, made the comments while speaking on a Facebook Live for a Michigan Rescue Coalition. While discussing a possible decertification, Regan said, having 3 daughters, I tell my daughters, if rape is inevitable, you should just lie back and enjoy it. The comment drew strong reaction from one of the other guests on the show, Amber Harris, who called Regan's comments shameful. Host Adam De Angeli pointed out that the show is streaming on YouTube, then added probably not for much longer after what Robert said. Reached by phone today, D'Angelini, is it D'Angeli or D'Angelini? I don't know. Said he believes Regan misspoke, trying to say that not contesting the election would be like telling dog. Why is the host of this podcast doing like damage control for this dude? Shouldn't this dude be the guy doing that? Regan did not respond to his to a call to his cell phone for comment, but he said in a text message that his remarks were taken out of context of being used against him by a leftist group doing what they do. Okay, so he's not even apologizing. Okay, so anyway, this guy's crazy. Now again, they're talking about stealing the election. Stealing in the sense Joe Biden won the 2020 election. Donald Trump lost. They want Donald Trump in the White House. So what they're going to try to do is, they're doing all these little games and conspiracy theories to get Trump reinstated or whatever fucking magical QAnon bullshit that they come up with. And in their efforts to do so, they are comparing it. It's like I always say to my daughter, if rape's inevitable, just lie back and enjoy it. First, who speaks to their daughters like that? That's a weird thing to fucking say. Second of all, this guy's trying to, fucking destroy the U.S. government. So, but he won an election. He won the special election. I want y'all to understand, 14th Amendment, Section 3, clearly states, those who engage in an insurrection or give aid and comfort to those engaging in an insurrection against the United States are federally banned from office. They are banned from federal office, state office, municipal, whatever. They are banned from ever running for office. Yet, this guy won an election and is now in the Michigan House. And he literally engaged in an insurrection, is trying to engage in an insurrection, and is giving aid and comfort to those engaging in an insurrection. But again, there's no enforcement mechanism for the Constitution. No one cares. No one gives a fuck. There's no agency designated to enforce this. Judges don't give a shit. So the 14th Amendment basically doesn't even really exist in the eyes of the U.S. government. Fuck it. Because if it did, I got bad news for the GOP. Pretty much the entirety of the Republican Party would be classified as a terrorist organization, and pretty much everyone who is a Republican would have been banned from office on January 7th, if the Constitution mattered at all. So